Welcome back to SWAC basketball action. Second ball game today here from Itabena on the SWAC TV. Jackson State in black, Valley State in the home white uniforms. Jumping for Mississippi Valley State is Mings for Jackson State. Is rebound Thomas ball tap controlled by Jackson State. From my left to right, out top on the dribble, moving to the right side of the floor is McMillan. McMillan throws it out high. Mitchell down inside. Trying to get inside, ball knocked away by Valley State. Jayme kicked it away. Jayme gets it back inside for the layup. Jayme with the knockaway and the score. Jackson State with the ball. Back up the floor, front court. McMillan. Long range shot, won't go. Rebound by Valley State. On the board was Childress. Barnett, James in the corner for three. And it's good. James has 5 points in the ball game. Valley State up 5-0. Jackson State, McMillan across the stripe. Picked up by James outside behind a screen. Spins right side of the floor. Thomas with it. Thomas in the right side. Mitchell for the long shot, not there. Rebound down Valley State. Barnett with it, front court, to the left side. Childress fakes right side. James with the pull up. No. Rebound out of bounds. Mayfield tried to get it. Couldn't quite rake that ball in, and it went out of bounds. James is a very tough defensive player. Talking to Coach Ivory, he said, they put James, when he scouted him, they always put him on the toughest defensive player they have on the opposing team.
All
so
right.
He's not just offense, he can play defense as well. He poked the ball away earlier. Here's McMillan outside Jackson State. Jackson State in black, Jim in white and blue. Third down, left side of the floor. There's Thomas. Thomas bagging in. Turned up and under by Thomas. Not there. Ball knocked there. Rebound by James. James pushes the ball across the timeline. Feeds it upside to Childress. Pulls over the three-point shot. Got it. Childress with the three-point shot. And Valley State out in front by a score of 8-0 over Jackson State with 18-14 to play. First half action here in Itabena. Feeds the right side of the floor. Turns, faking, trying to get inside. Is Mitchell. Mitchell with the pass on the Eastern Thomas. Ball knocked away. Brought Valley State. Was that a hell ball they called?
He stepped on the out of bound line.
Gotcha. Jackson State basketball, baseline left side. Reed to trigger the inbound pass to Jackson State. Devin Reed, a senior forward from Jackson, Mississippi, to trigger. Guarded by Barnett. Throws left side. Mitchell with the jump shot. Good. 3-point jump shot for Mitchell. And the ball is knocked back out of bounds by McMillan. Valley State will re-inbound the basketball. Jackson State early. Full court pressure here. Mayfield will trigger the inbound pass. Valley State looking for his first SWAC win. Looking in. Throws it in. Barnett spins. Barnett comes to the floor in the front court. Picked up by McMillan. Leads it outside to James. James with the dribble. James washed from different by Reed. R-E-E. Left-hand dribble by James. Outstretched arm by Reed. Leads on the right elbow. Right elbow to Mings. Inside. Loose ball picked up by Jackson State. Here comes McMillan with the gold shoes on. Going to the left side. Left-hand dribble. Guarded by Childress. Throws left side to Mitchell. Step. Right. Here's Thomas. Thomas turns. And throws it down inside. On the block is Raven Thomas. Outside Thomas for the three-point shot. Top of the circle. Kicks away. Thomas with the rebound. Mitchell inside with the reverse shot over the rim. Rebound. Jackson State in traffic. Won't drop for Mitchell. In a foul call, and Jackson State would get the basketball with 16:54 to play. That foul was called on Valley State. Musa, his first personal foul. First team foul. 8-5 score. Got it by 8. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell stops his dribble on the baseline. Sends it outside Thomas. Forward side Reed. Reed trying to get to the basket on Barnett. Turn. Pivots. Long pass across the floor caught by Not quite caught by McMillan. That's the ball. Here's a pull up on the left elbow by James. Not there. He was fouled. Foul called on McMillan. First personal foul on him. First personal foul on Jackson. First team foul on Jackson State. One team foul on Valley State. 16:33 to play in the first half. 8-3 score. Jackson State trailing Valley State. To the foul line for free throw is James. James takes it set. Best crowd on hand by far here at Valley State this year, Josh.
Yes, it is. By far.
That's expected.
Yeah.
With Jackson State in the house.
Oh, yeah.
On a Saturday afternoon.
Right.
First shot up by James is good. He gets one more. He has 6 points in the ball game. Gets it back. Second one is up. Good, 2. 10-3 score, Alabama by 7. Jackson with the basketball. To the ball game now for Jackson is Williams. That's Delali Williams in the ball game on the point. Going back door. A good catch by Hoover. Brought it down to the floor. Went back up to score it. Hoover with the bucket. Kansas City, Mississippi. Josh, I'm sure you've seen him play, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. He can ready shoot the basketball.
Here's a jump shot for James. Rattles out. Ball knocked outside. And a foul called down inside on Jackson State. And Dallas State get the basketball. Foul called on Thomas. First personal on Thomas. Patient on the left side of the backboard. Dallas State to inbound the basketball. 2 team fouls on Jackson State. There it is. Left side, Thomas sends it out high. Out high to Mayfield. Mayfield out higher to Childress. Childress picked up on the outside. Childress outside. Barnett. Barnett right side of the floor. Igahama. Pass to Stewart. James with another tough shot outside.
Yes, indeed. He got the green light all night, huh?
He shoots a lot of ease, Josh.
Yeah.
Stops, looking at the foul line. Butler stolen by Valley State down the floor. Score for Valley State. Barnett with the bucket. Valley State up by 10, 15-5 over Jackson State. Media timeout, a penalty on the next dead ball. Outside Thomas for a 3-point shot. Comes off long. Ball stepped outside by Jackson State and out of bounds. That should get us to a timeout here.
Yes.
That timeout, we'll take one as well. SWAC basketball on SWAC TV, on WBSG and G-Wood Live Radio. Stay with us, back in a minute.
The 2026 Pepsi SWAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament, presented by Buick, return to the city of Atlanta on Monday, March 9th through Saturday, March 14th, as all 12 teams on both sides look to bring home championship titles. This year's tournament is scheduled to be held at the Gateway Center Arena, with all men's and women's tournament games set to be broadcast live on ESPN Digital Networks. For more information, visit SWAC.org.
Hey, grab me one too.
SWAC TV is sponsored by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Get the gear in here to have fun out there. Official sporting goods retailer of the SWAC. Home Depot, powered by purpose to champion HBCUs. Nike, official sponsor of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Gatorade, is it in you? Pepsi, official partner of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. And GM, proud sponsor of the SWAC.
It's at Jackson State. Delly Williams with the foul. First person on Williams. Dallas took the basketball front court for a side. Here's Childress for Valley. Foul call away from the basketball on Jackson State. Foul on Delaware Williams again. He has his second. Should be the second foul on him. Just had one earlier.
Yeah.
14 fouls. Valley State shooting from the floor 71%. Jackson State shooting 22%, hitting 2 of 9. Valley State 3 of 5. Valley basketball. Here's Jayme in the deep corner with the fake. Bags away. Throws it down inside. Inside. The shot is up. Not fair by Igahama. And Jackson State with the rebound. Feeds it out top. Mitchell for the three-point shot off the rim. Rebound by Childress for Valley State. Valley State up by 10, 15-5. Here's Barnett. Throws down inside to Igahama. Igahama back outside. Childress behind the screen. Throws inside. Igahama with the shot. Rolls up. Not there. Off the basket. Rebound snatched by Butler for Jackson State. Over here. Left side of the floor. Here's Howard. Three-point shot. No. Ball knocked up by Jackson State. No. Inside Howard. Pump breaks once. Gives the pass inside to McMillan. He muscled the shot up. Mitchell rather. Muscled the shot up and for 2 when he was fouled. Going to the foul line for the and 1. Looking for the foul. Foul call on Igahama. His first personal foul. With 12 minutes. Correction, 13 minutes. 38 seconds to play. And Mitchell to the foul line for the and 1. I'll say Mitchell McMillan.
30 to the floor, 22 Daniel Mayfield, 20 Houston M. Hayes.
At the foul line, here's Mitchell. Free throw up, good. 3-point play completed by Mitchell. 15-8 is the score. Dallas State leading Jackson State here in Ada Bena. Let's toss it in. Coming from the backcourt is James. James picked up outside by Williams. James on the right wing. He's it outside Barnett. Dallas State in white, Jackson State in black. Right side of the floor, out of bounds, knocked away by Ree of Jackson State. Mayfield would trigger the inbound pass, front court, far side. Throws it in, out top by the timeline is James. James still got it by Williams, going to his right side, stops, pulls up at a jump shot, comes off long, rebound Jackson State. On the board was Reed. Reed into the front court in a hurry. Hunter had to chase it down in the right corner, throws it outside. Outside to Reed. Williams left side of the floor. To McMillan, outside to Reed for the jump shot, no. Ball comes off, Jackson State, McMillan with the rebound. 13 seconds to shoot the basketball, 12:50 to play in the first half. Drops it outside, out high to Butler. Butler finds Williams, shot, ping pongs out. Rebound by Valley State, up the court to James. James inside, jump pass outside, top of the circle, Mayfield for the jump shot. Off the backcourt for a three. Mayfield with a almost straightaway three.
Yes, indeed.
Outside the three-point line, a bank shot. What I'm trying to say almost. Bank shot. Left side of the floor. Williams trying to get in. Leave it in the left corner. Jackson State three-point jump shot by Reed is good. Reed with a deep three in the left corner. 18-11 score. Valley State leading. 18-11. Barnett outside Mayfield. Another shot for Mayfield at the three-point bucket. Kicks out. Rebound and shaking up player for Jackson State on the floor. That is Tamarian Howard. I'm sorry, Hoover. Hoover. There's a timeout on the floor. 11 minutes, 59 seconds to play in the first half. Dallas State leading Jackson State by a score 18-11. We step back, come back. SWAC basketball on SWAC TV.
Hey, grab me one too.
Brighter futures begin here with students and faculty that bring campus projects to life with help from the Home Depot Retool Your School grants. With these grants, HBCUs have built innovative learning lounges, revitalized rec areas, and created peaceful wellness spaces, providing students with areas to learn, relax, and thrive. Through their dedication to uplifting their campuses, HBCUs are growing stronger, one grant at a time, one project at a time, one community at a time. Learn more at retoolyourschool.com. Retool Your School. We're powered by purpose.
There's no I in team, but there is an M, an E, an A, and a T.
$11 minutes, 53 seconds to play in the first half. Jackson State with the basketball. Valley State with the lead. Here's William. Pump fakes in the lane. Scoops the pass underneath, but there's going to be a foul. A foul is called on M. Zane of Valley State. His second personal foul. Second team foul, 13 foul on Valley State, 14 fouls on Jackson State. Ball's going to be inbounded. Jackson State baseline, left side the backboard. Bounces the ball in to Williams. Outside, Mitchell. Three-point attempt, won't go. Rebound inside for Jackson State. Ball going to be hooked up inside, not there for Hoover. Rebound by Valley State. That's Thomas. We're at 8. That's not a 0. That's 8. Ball out of bounds. Last touched by Valley State. So Jackson State will get the basketball. Valley State coach is saying, grab the basketball on the rebound. Baseline left side the backboard. Going to throw the ball in to Thomas. Thomas inside. McMillan for 2. Valley State up by 5. Inbound ball pass knocked back out of bounds by Mitchell. And you're going to re-inbound the ball this time. Mayfield will. M. Zane will check. Who's going to check in the ball game? M. Zane going to check in. Also on the floor is Igra Hama into the ball game. Jackson State pressing full court. Punch. Inbounds the ball. Punch to James. James double teaming the backcourt. Needs some help. He has to call a timeout. He was way down by the inline. He's going to hold his palms toward the ass and say, teammates, where are you?
Y'all ran off and left me.
Yeah. 5-point lead. Jackson State, Joshua ready for that. So they came out in the press and he's been in the backcourt. And they matter of fact, almost triple team him. Had him hemmed in.
Yeah, they
tried
did.
to back out, had nowhere to go. But to the end line. Dallas State leading the ball game by a score of 18-11. Dallas State shooting the ball from the floor at 50%. Shooting 4-8. Jackson State shooting 20%, hitting 2 of 20. Jackson State still pressing. Dallas State get the basketball. Looking in. Going to throw it in. This time James had to throw the ball off the back of Jackson State player Williams. Side entry this time. Lobs it in. Caught by Punch. Jackson State the full court press. Punch. Dribble out of the double team. Had someone come to him in. Punch. Holds the ball. Throws it down inside. Iguarama. Back to the basket. Throws it back out top. Here's James. 6 to shoot. James. Barnett. James trying to get a pass out of there. Foul called on McMillan of Jackson State. His second.
Second personal.
And Valley will inbound the ball again. Side court interest. Five team fouls on Jackson State. 3 on Valley State. Punch to trigger the inbound pass. Patrick Punch, a guard, plays forward. Redshirt junior from Houston, Texas. Barnett with the ball between the circles. Picked up outside by McMillan. 10 to shoot. Here's James. Down inside to M. Zane. M. Zane bagging in. M. Zane is big. Bagging in. Puts it up inside. No. Rebound Jackson State. Thomas on the board for Jackson State. McMillan back into the front court. McMillan stops. Shoots a three-point shot outside and it's good. McMillan with a deep three-point bucket. And back down the floor. It's going to be another foul near the end line. This one's called on Mitchell. Jayme Mitchell Jr. from Jackson, Mississippi with the foul.
Number 3, Jayme Mitchell.
First person.
First personal, team foul number 6.
One more. Valley State be shooting one plus bonus with a 16th foul there.
Yes, they will.
Baseline right side. Barnett to chicken inbound pass. Lobs outside. Going to run to the back court. That's legal from an inbound pass. Jackson State in the man-to-man defense. Here's James working one-on-one against Reese. Stops, fakes with the shot. And it's good. James with the bucket. James has 12 points in the ball game. Valley State up by 4, 20-16. Thomas feeds it right side of the floor to Mitchell. Mitchell back outside McMillan. McMillan behind the screen outside by Reed. Reed has it. Shoot the three-point shot again. And rims out this time. Rebound pulled down by Mitchell of Jackson State. Puts it up. Not Dave's foul. He'll get to the foul line and shoot a couple of free throws. That foul is called on Musi M. Zane. He has 3, I believe.
Wow.
Mayfield is up to come back into the basketball game for Valley State. Mitchell at the foul line and shoot a couple of free throws for Jackson State, dressed in black. Valley State in white here at home. Free throws up, good. First trip to the foul line for Mitchell. That one was good. Just cut it to a 3-point lead. Mitchell trying to cut the Valley State 3-point lead to a 2-point lead, but it needs a free throw here to make it a 2-point ball game. Here's the right-hander. Good. 2 for 2. Got to stay back to the basketball. Punch with it. Punch throws it to James. James going to come across the timeline. Picked up by McMillan as he crosses the timeline. Behind the screen outside by Iguarama. Iguarama rolls to the basket, puts it up over his head. Not there. Ball knocked up. A fight for the basketball. Jackson State would get it. At the 4-4 out left side from left to right is McMillan. McMillan steps behind the 3-point line. Stay with the dribble. Left side with the pass. Down inside. Trying to make a move inside. Turnaround shot by Thomas. It's good. Thomas with the bucket. And we have a tie ball game at 20 apiece. Valley State led by 10 at 1 point. 15-5 now. Jackson has tied the ball game up. And we have a foul call on Mississippi Valley State. Iguarama with the foul. He has 2.
13. Second personal, team foul number 5.
We're tied here at 20 apiece with 8:53 to play. Media timeout coming up at or inside the 8-minute mark. James would check out the ball game for a breather. Leading all scores today on the court. With 12 points, can shoot with anybody in the country.
Yes,
James
he can.
Here's Jackson State. Williams has it. Here's a three-point shot, left wing. McMillan. Count that. Jackson State has heated up. I will say heated up. They have heated up already. Jackson by three down the floor. Barnett inside. Pump fakes once, twice. Strips the shot up between the defense. Not there. Jackson State the rebound. McMillan back down the floor. Pulls up for a three-point jump shot. Rims out. Ball knocked up and in. That ball was tapped in. I thought about Mayfield, Josh. Get the ball.
I thought it was too by Mayfield.
Okay, but credit for the basket will go to Mitchell, who's around the basket.
Wow.
However, Jackson State would get the score.
Right.
And now it's Jackson State leading by a score of 20 to 25 to 20. Jackson is on a 20-5 run.
Yeah.
We'll break. We'll come back.
Since 2018, Cricket Wireless has been supporting the journey of HBCU students because HBCUs aren't just schools. They're a place where teammates form lifelong bonds, the kind of bonds that stay with you every step of the way. That's why we keep you connected, so you can tackle anything that's thrown your way. Smile, you're on Cricket.
The 2026 Pepsi SWAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament, presented by Buick, return to the city of Atlanta on Monday, March 9th through Saturday, March 14th, as all 12 teams on both sides look to bring home championship titles. This year's tournament is scheduled to be held at the Gateway Center Arena, with all men's and women's tournament games set to be broadcast live on ESPN Digital Networks. For more information, visit SWAC.org.
Welcome back. 25-20 score of Valley State with the basketball trailing. Right side, Negawama steps on the knee. The basket for the score. His first 2 points in the ball game. A 3-point lead for Jackson State. 25-22. Jackson with the basketball. Deep 3-point shot left wing by Thomas, and it's good. Boy, Jackson can shoot some long-range shots.
Boy, they shoot some long-range shots.
6-point lead for Jackson State, 28-22. Looks like everybody's shooting outside for Jackson. Here's Barnett, left side of the floor to Childers. Steps, fakes once, twice, puts the shot up, partial block by Williams. Here comes Miller in front court. Beside the lane, steps back, outside. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell is going to be fouled. I think that foul is called on Childers. Childers' first personal foul.
Foul number 11 is Dave Childers.
16 fouls on Jackson, 16 fouls on Valley. 28-22 score. Jackson State up by 6 over Valley State. 7:24 to play. (28-22) score. Jackson, Williams, tips the left side to Reed. Reed going back door. Good catch. He went back door to the pass. Good catch by Mitchell, who was inside the paint. And he was fouled. Now called on Mayfield. First on Mayfield.
First personal team foul number 7.
28-22 score. Jackson State leading. And to the foul line for a couple of free throws is Mitchell of Jackson State. He's 2 for 2 at the foul line. Dorian Mitchell is a sophomore guard. First free throw drops in for him. Mitchell is 3 for 3 at the stripe.
Foul on 13.
Gets another one coming up.
Correction on Daniel Mayfield.
Couple of dribbles. Second one is up. 30-22 score. Jackson State by 8. Here's Barnett for Dallas. Going for the alley to Mayfield. He's going to be pushed and foul. Foul call on Hoover of Jackson State. Hoover with his first personal foul.
Foul is on libero, Tamarian Hoover. First personal team foul, number 7.
7 minutes, 7 seconds to play. First half action. Mayfield trying to cut into this 8-point lead of Jackson State. First free throws up. Rattles in for him. Mayfield has 4 points in the ball game. Has a 3-point field goal and that free throw. Gets it. Dribbles. Shoots. Yeah. 2 for 2. 20. Dallas State down by 6, 30-24. Here's Jackson State back to the front court. Across the timeline outside. Williams going to the left side behind the screen outside by Reed. Williams spins on Barnett. He's the right side to Reed. Reed rolls it down inside to Mitchell. Mitchell turns. Puts it up. Let's see if he's going to count. But not going to count. Did he count it? Did he count it? We're looking for a clear signal. He did count it.
He counted. He said one shot. Mm-hmm. Wow. That's an NBA.
Continuation, guys?
Continuation, yeah.
Okay, they're going to talk about this.
Yeah, I think that shouldn't count.
Okay. The official that called it is going to go across the court. Apparently, this is the referee going to come up and talk to Coach.
Yeah, he counted.
One shot. Yeah,
yeah.
One shot coming up.
Yeah.
By Mitchell. Not there on the free throw. Back to the front court, James. James lost the pass across the floor. Catch by Mayfield. Mayfield stops outside. Mayfield bagging in contact. Mayfield turns, shoots the fall away. Good shot by Mayfield. That was a tough shot by Mayfield.
That tough shot there. But he had the height advantage over.
He had 7 points in the ball game. And a 6-point lead for Jackson State, 32-26. Dallas State with the man-to-man defense. Jackson State. Thomas feeds the right side ball, going to be stolen by Barnett. Barnett looking for the defense. Barnett pump fakes once, twice. Outside James. James sends on the outside. Here's choosing for the 3-point shot. It is good. Chill just with the 3-point bucket. A 3-point lead for Jackson State, 32-29, 5:56 to play. First half action here in Itabena. Lobs it out top. Out top Lee. Reed's in the first out of the floor. Force out to Thomas. Thomas outside Mitchell for a deep straightaway 3. Rattles out, not there. Rebound by Jackson State. And Thomas right there for the rebound. Put it back up and in. And Jackson State by 5, 34-29. Dallas the basketball. Across the timeline outside. Outside Barnett. Left side Church. He hit one there earlier. Outside Barnett. Right side of the floor Mayfield. Mayfield spins with the turnaround. Shot won't go. Rebound. Josh the crowd oohed and awed.
Yes, indeed.
Oohed on the spin, awed on the miss.
Right.
34-29.
Ooh-wee. Offensive. Yeah.
Foul called on Thomas.
He lowered that shoulder down on the knee.
And with 5:04 to play. Thomas with that foul. Rebound Thomas. With the foul rebound Thomas, the senior from Detroit, Michigan. Playing at Jackson State. Gallo get the basketball down by 5, 34-29. Inbound to Childress. Childress going to walk this ball up the floor from right to left, 9 to a drive. Childress, he's the left side of the floor. Mayfield. Here's Jayme. Double skip across the floor to punch for 3. No. Rebound. Jackson State. On the board was Mitchell. Mitchell brings the ball across the floor to left-hand dribble outside McMillan. Picked up by Childress. Goes behind the screen outside by Reese. Stops his dribble. Throws right side the floor. Ball's going to be stolen. by Valley State. Down the lane, punch with the lip. No foul. He get to the foul line to shoot free throws. And that foul is called on Macmillan. And Coach Williams of Jackson State is really upset. He didn't like the call.
Third personal.
Valley State to the foul line for a couple of free throws. Macmillan has 3 fouls on him.
Shooting 2.
2 big free throws coming up early in the ball game. 4:27 away from the halftime. First free throws up by Punch is good. Punch is first points in the ball game at the free throw line. The redshirt junior from Houston, Texas. Punch is guard, plays forward as well. Here's the second shot with the right hand. 2 for 2 at the stripe. In a 3-point ball game. Jackson State 34, Valley State 31. Outside Williams on the point with the dribble. Going to the left side, harassed by James, and we have a foul call away from their basketball.
Offensive foul on 20. Raymond Thomas, third personal.
Thomas with that foul, he has 3.
Team foul
Thomas hit a
number 10.
foul as the shooter, I think there was a Hoover coming around to that corner, but had a hard foul to Friend. (34-31) score. Valley State trailing with the basketball. Jackson State pressing full court. And through Childers, going to race this ball up the front court. Childers on the dribble, stops, jump shot, no, rebound. Valley State, Barnett outside. Here's James for the deep shot, no, rebound. Jackson State. Offside rebound by Jackson State. Mitchell. Down inside, what we got? Blocking foul call on Valley State.
I thought that was another charge, huh?
It's going to be on Childress. Going to have free throws coming up. We come back. 3:49 to play in the first half. Jackson State leading Valley State by 3. 34-31. SWAC basketball on SWAC TV. Stay with us.
Brighter futures begin here with students and faculty that bring campus projects to life with help from the Home Depot Retool Your School grants. With these grants, HBCUs have built innovative learning lounges, revitalized rec areas, and created peaceful wellness spaces, providing students with areas to learn, relax, and thrive. Through their dedication to uplifting their campuses, HBCUs are growing stronger, one grant at a time, one project at a time, one community at a time. Learn more at retoolyourschool.com. Retool Your School. We're powered by purpose.
The 2026 Pepsi SWAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament, presented by Buick, return to the city of Atlanta on Monday, March 9th through Saturday, March 14th, as all 12 teams on both sides look to bring home championship titles. This year's tournament is scheduled to be held at the Gateway Center Arena, with all men's and women's tournament games set to be broadcast live on ESPN Digital Networks. For more information, visit SWAC.org.
There's no I in team, but there is an M, an E, an A, and a T.
And welcome back. 3 minutes, 49 seconds to play. First half action. Jackson State leading Valley State by 3 points, 34-31. To the foul line for Jackson State to shoot a couple of free throws is Delali Williams from Compton, California. Free throws up, not there. Shot put up inside. That foul was called on the Barnett. Okay. Oh, before the timeout, there's a foul call, right?
Yeah.
And
he probably shot two shots.
Yes.
Right. He just shot one.
Uh-huh.
But
Did they call it on the shot? Did they call it on the floor? Is that what the question you want me? On that foul they called? Was it on the shot or on the floor? It was a blocking foul call.
Yeah, it was a blocking foul call. So he wasn't in the motion of shooting, so it was a 1-and-1. Now and there they got 10 fouls, so that means
2 automatically.
Yeah, automatic 2. Or did they just put the 10 up there on this foul?
Good question.
That must be it, cause they got a different free throw shooter on the line.
Okay, what we got now?
Oh, they letting him shoot 2, and everybody move. Did they call a technical foul?
Didn't see that.
Me neither.
Free throws up. Good by Mitchell. There was no indication as to what happened.
Nothing. We have.
The second one is up. by
Ladies and
Mitchell,
gentlemen, we
and
just
it is-
don't know what happened. We
Second one-
can't explain it to you.
Second one is up by Mitchell. It's good.
Now, a different player coming to the free throw line. I mean,
That one shot the technical. Now back at the foul line to shoot a free throw. Penalty foul was Butler.
oh, okay.
Butler there to shoot a couple. Here's a free throw. Good. Josh, here's what I think happened. Must have been the same one. Got the one shot. His second shot that he deserved. And now here come the shots for the second one by Williams. And the free throws are good. Got a guessing game going on here.
Yeah, because we have we don't know.
38-31 down the floor. James posts it up high and scores it. James with the bucket.
And he been hot all night, James has.
He has. Back into the front court. Mitchell for Valley State. On the right wing, looking, sends it out high. Out high to Thomas. Thomas rolls it down. So Thomas has it inside, back to the basket, turn, jump hook for 2.
And how in warm up, Thomas was making that same shot. He was practicing on it.
Okay. Down by 7. 40-33. Right side of the floor. Throws it down inside. And we have
Charger. Wow.
They get Hummer.
You just can't just run over a player. You got to have you got to have more than just try to go through him.
And checking in for Valley State is Jonathan Pace.
Oh, he got
Sophomore from Gulfport, Mississippi.
He got 4 fouls in the first half, huh?
In Valley State on defense, down by 7. William Jackson State. Send it to the left side. 3-point shot won't go this time by Mitchell for Jackson State. Here's James outside Mayfield. Left side punch. Punch on the dribble. Punch rolls it down inside. Here's Mayfield squaring. Mayfield trying to get inside. Bagging down, spins up and under. Follow-up shot, good for Mayfield. Mayfield, good one-on-one player.
Yes,
good
he
one-on-one
is.
move. Be interesting to see if they go back to that, talking about Valley
Right.
State. 2:13 to play. Jackson State leading by 5. Jackson State with the basketball. Williams throws the left side of the floor. Left side of the floor to Mitchell. Rolls it down inside. A fight for the basketball. Out of bounds. Last touch by Valley State. And Jackson State will get the basketball. Baseline right side of the backboard.
12 seconds to shoot.
Reed to trigger the inbound pass. Devin Reed, a senior forward from Jackson, Mississippi. Lifts the inbound the ball. Throws it in to Williams. Outside. Squaring. It's Mitchell working one-on-one. Guarded by Mayfield. 3 to shoot. Here's Williams with the shot for 3. Not there. Rebound Pace. Big Pace went up for Valley and got that
He
rebound.
went up and got that rebound, huh?
Back into the front court. James Steps back with the shot. No. Rebound Mayfield. Pump fakes. Puts it up. Good.
And foul.
Mayfield.
Scored the bucket for Mayfield. And the foul called on the Jackson State Butler.
Foul is on 21.
Kobe Butler with his first foul.
First personal.
Getting Mayfield to the foul line. Mayfield's second trip to the foul line. He's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Delaware State shooting the ball from the floor. 45% hitting 5 of the 11. Free throws up. 3-point play completed by Mayfield. Mayfield has 12 points in the ball game. Dallas State down by 8. Jackson State 40. Dallas State 38. .30 on the shot clock. They're going to move it down to 27 on the shot clock. Clock must be getting stuck, Josh.
Whoever running it, watching the game. Yeah.
Ball inbound. Williams between the circle with the dribble. Left side of the floor. Stops inside. Nice pass inside. And Pace going to block the attempt to dunk. Thomas attempting to dunk the shot. And the officials say hit him on the elbow right there. Coach Ivory didn't like the call. Pace with the foul. First on him. 2 shots for Thomas. Thomas makes his first trip to the foul line. He has 7 points in the ball game. Here's the right-hand shot. Not there. The crowd, of course, the home crowd of Dallas still wanted there to be a block shot.
Yes, they did.
So did Coach Ivory. Here's the shot. Second one is up. Garrett, 1 of 2. (41-38), Jackson State by 3. Dallas the basketball outside. James pulls up for a 15-footer. Not there. Rebound by Pace. Picks it up. Not there. He was fouled. Let me see. Did Pace shoot the ball twice or once? The first one was a block. He got it back. I think my mind going right.
I know he got it blocked.
Okay.
And at the same time they called it blocked, they called it foul.
Okay, so he had 1 attempt up there.
Right.
I got you. Pace at the foul line. Too strong on the free throw. Jonathan Pace. This is the freshman. Pace can go to a 2-point ball game. You have a 41-38 score. 1 free throw up and ping pongs out. Still a 3-point ball game. With 58 seconds to play in the first half. Coach Williams has speeded up here. Out top Williams and got a foul call.
Just pushed
on
it.
Pace.
Yeah.
Pace 2 fouls on him.
Yeah.
That's going to get Jackson State to the foul line. Thomas going to the stripe this time. 41-38 score. Jackson State leading. Takes his time. There's Thomas. He's the first of 2 free throws. First one is good. Thomas gets another free throw. Thomas from Houma, Louisiana. Here comes the second one. Up. Good. 2 for 2. Has 7 points in the ball game. Dallas down by 5 with the basketball. 43-38, 4-1 seconds to play in the first half. Here's James outside the 3-point line. James by the far sideline, going to his right. James trying to get inside. Stops. Shot. No. Rebound, Jackson State. With 23 seconds to play. Reed takes the ball across the timeline. Out top, and there's a timeout. And Coach Williams wants to get the most he can, Josh, out of this possession.
Yeah.
The 19.2 left to play. It's going to be a short timeout. Jackson State, 23 rebounds. Valley State, 9 rebounds. It's going to start a little bit back on that. SWAC basketball on SWAC TV. Valley State taking on Jackson State today. The second of 2 ball games. Jackson State will have the basketball coming out of the timeout. Jackson State will rebound the basketball in the front court. Just by Valley's bench. The ball is inbound. Outside Mitchell, thought about the shot, stabbing. Inside, laid it up, no foul call. And Jackson State will take that, Josh.
Yeah.
With 9 seconds to play.
Right.
Drove it inside, got fouled.
Right.
We'll shoot the free throws. The foul line is Mitchell. Free throw. Good. Jackson State is doing a good job at the free throw line today.
Yeah.
So is Valley State, though.
Yeah.
One more for Mitchell. We'll get you caught up on the stats. Beginning of the second. And give you also scores around the SWAC as we go into the break. Shot is up, good by Mitchell. There's 7 seconds. Barnett, right side Mayfield with the elbow jump shot. Ball tapped up, not there. That's going to bring the half to a close with Jackson State leading Dallas State by 7. 45-38. SWAC basketball on SWAC TV. We'll come back in about 30 minutes. Oh, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 55 for Grambling, 40 for Alabama State, 2:30 to finish the ball game. Bethune Cookman with a minute 23 second lead in preview in Daytona Beach at 76-69. Alabama A&M trailing Southern University in Baton Rouge 42-33 also at the half. That game at the half. At the half also, it is Florida A&M in Tallahassee leading Texas Southern 31-30. At the half is Arkansas Pine Bluff 49, All Point 34 at the half. We'll be back in 15 minutes. SWAC basketball and SWAC TV also on WBSD 91.7 FM. And Juliet Live.
The 2026 Pepsi SWAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament, presented by Buick, return to the city of Atlanta on Monday, March 9th through Saturday, March 14th, as all 12 teams on both sides look to bring home championship titles. This year's tournament is scheduled to be held at the Gateway Center Arena, with all men's and women's tournament games set to be broadcast live on ESPN Digital Networks. For more information, visit SWAC.org.
Hey, grab me one too.
Since 2018, Cricket Wireless has been supporting the journey of HBCU students because HBCUs aren't just schools. They're a place where teammates form lifelong bonds, the kind of bonds that stay with you every step of the way. That's why we keep you connected, so you can tackle anything that's thrown your way. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Brighter futures begin here with students and faculty that bring campus projects to life with help from the Home Depot Retool Your School grants. With these grants, HBCUs have built innovative learning lounges, revitalized rec areas, and created peaceful wellness spaces, providing students with areas to learn, relax, and thrive. Through their dedication to uplifting their campuses, HBCUs are growing stronger, one grant at a time, one project at a time, one community at a time. Learn more at retoolyourschool.com. Retool Your School. We're powered by purpose.
Everyone has a story. We are the heroes of our tales. Driven forward. Compelled to thrive. At NVSU, we learn. We grow. What moves you?
The 2026 Pepsi SWAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament, presented by Buick, return to the city of Atlanta on Monday, March 9th through Saturday, March 14th, as all 12 teams on both sides look to bring home championship titles. This year's tournament is scheduled to be held at the Gateway Center Arena, with all men's and women's tournament games set to be broadcast live on ESPN Digital Networks. For more information, visit SWAC.org.
There's no I in team, but there is an M, an E, an A, and a T.
SWAC TV is sponsored by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Get the gear in here to have fun out there. Official sporting goods retailer of the SWAC. Cricket. Smile, you're on Cricket. Home Depot, powered by purpose to champion HBCUs. Nike, official sponsor of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Gatorade, is it in you? Pepsi, official partner of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. And GM, proud sponsor of the SWAC.
And welcome back, Valley State. To get the ball to open up the second half of play, down by 7. Jackson State 45, Valley State 38. Church back on the floor for Valley State to start the second half of play. Short pass left side to James, down in the left corner, Mayfield. Mayfield swings the ball, stops in traffic close to the basket, turn, puts it up to 2. Mayfield with the record to open up the second half of play. Mayfield has 14 points in the ball game. Jackson State with the ball back down the floor, up by 5. Left side Reed. R.E.E. Reed. Right side, McMillan. Here's the jump shot by Mitchell. It's good. Boy, Mitchell has an excellent first half of play. Had 21 points in the first half.
Wow.
And we have a stoppage of play. $47-40.
And Mayfield is really having a good game.
He is. Mitchell was make their children to check out of the ball game. Right back out of the ball game with Jackson for Valley State. Jackson State pressing forward court.
Yes, they
Even
are.
the play on the ball to inbound it. Mayfield will trigger the inbound pass. The count is on. Throws it in to Barnett. Barnett up the floor against McMillan. McMillan coming across the stripe. McMillan pounds the ball. McMillan going to the left. Jackson State playing the man-to-man defense. Here's James. James guarded by Reed. Throws it down to Mayfield. Mayfield comes up the shot. Not fair. Rebound Jackson State. On the board was Thomas. Jackson State. McMillan fires up a three. It's good. And it was a three-point shot. Got a foul call in the backcourt on Jackson State. Wait now. Okay, foul call on Reed with the foul.
So it's his first team first. Valley with 2 team foul. No, Valley with no team foul.
18-4 to play. Here's James of the floor with the basketball. Throws the left side. Left side to punch. Outside MZ. MZ waves the ball. Here's down inside. Won't go on a shot by Mayfield. Rebound by Jackson State. Had one close and couldn't get it to drop.
Yeah, they double team Mayfield in.
McMillan outside on the dribble. Short pass left side of the floor. Here's Thomas with it. Thomas hands it past to Reed for the most part. Looking down inside to Thomas. Thomas got by Mayfield. Shot it up.
That's jump on there.
Yeah. Stepped it right back down on him.
Yep. Stays here though.
Jackson State basketball baseline left side backboard. Leading Valley State by 10.
10 seconds on the second shot.
50-40. Lobs it in. Shot won't go by Jackson State. Mitchell. James back down the foot the basketball from Valley State. Leads it outside to Mayfield. Mayfield to James. Deep three-point shot by James.
Got
James
it.
good for 3.
Downtown, Michael Jayme.
And up. Jackson State by 7. 50-43 with the basketball. Outside McMillan. McMillan got it by James. James aggressive on defense. Here's Mitchell to Reed. Rims out on Reed. Rebound Jackson State. Put up by Thomas. Foul call on Valley State. And that's going to get Thomas to the foul line. Foul call on Mayfield. Mayfield has his second personal foul.
Wow.
50-43 score. Jackson State by 7.
Got to get that defensive rebound, Mississippi Valley.
Thomas to the stripe, steps away for Jackson State. DeAndre Thomas, the redshirt junior from Homer, Louisiana, with the first shot up. Jackson State has been spending some time at the free throw line.
Yes, they have.
Building's good.
And they're knocking them down.
They are. Shot is up. Not there. Ball knocked out of bounds. Jackson State want a review on this one here. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Huh, Josh? How interesting, Josh?
It's not going to be interesting. That ball going the other way. Yeah.
Valley State shooting the ball from the floor at 45%, at 41%. Hitting 13 of 31. Jackson State shooting it 13 of 32 for 40%. And at the three-point line, Jackson State has hit 5 of 19. 26% free throws, 14 of 17 for Jackson State. And the Valley State 7 of 9. Valley shooting 77%. Jackson State shooting 82%. Rebounding category, Jackson State 26, Valley State 14. Josh, you talked about Jackson State out-rebounding Valley State.
Yeah.
Turnover points, Valley State 11, Jackson State 3. Points in the paint, Jackson State 16, Valley State 10. Second chance points, 15 for Jackson State, 6 for Valley State. Fast break points, Valley State 17, Jackson State 3. Off the bench, just tied at 4 apiece. Turnover category, Jackson State 7, Valley State 3. Jackson State on the board leading 51 to 43. They came to the side, to the table. They're going to go in conference. And here comes the call.
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't no hard decision. Yeah. It was clear.
And Jackson State will get the basketball. They'll keep the basketball baseline right side of the backboard. Jackson basketball leading by 9. Inside. Tough shot by Jackson State. Mitchell good. He was fouled.
And how my rule been always get the call right.
Oh yeah.
No matter what it takes, get it right.
Mm-hmm. And they did. Even if it's against the 10 you rooting for.
Right.
Yeah. Get it right.
Get it right.
Okay. Free throws up. 3-point play completed. (54-41). Jackson with their largest lead now, Josh, by 11.
Wow. Offensive foul.
James charged on that foul. James getting a little upset.
Yep.
Don't hardly see that out of him.
No, he don't. He always cool, calm, and collected. (54-43). Jackson State leading, and we get the basketball. Here's Reed. Reed across the stripe outside. Reed guarded by Punch. Sends it right side up full night and try to get it down inside to Mitchell. Mitchell can't catch it with that one. It's going to scoot out of bounds, and Valley State will get the basketball. Mayfield to trigger in. Mayfield into James. James working up one-on-one. James to the front court. Out top. Tough defense on James by Mitchell. James behind the screen. Going to the right, steps back for the shot. Won't go, ball knocked up, and got a foul call. Ball going to stay. And foul was called on Jackson State's Mitchell. Yeah. His second.
54-43. Jackson leading. Valley inbound the basketball. Baseline right with 16 minutes and 50 seconds to play. Robert out high, caught out high, outside by Mayfield. Guarded by Reed. Mayfield trying to get back to the basket. He does. Lays it up inside. Not there. Rebound by Punch. Punch puts once, twice. Not there. Rebound by Jackson State. Here comes McMillan down the floor. Stops on the left wing. Going to the right side. Stops. Bags away from the double team. Reed gives it back to McMillan for the shot. Not there. Rebound.
Hold it
foul
back.
Call on Jackson State. Thomas going over the top.
It ought to be his third personal foul.
And now, Valley State will get the basketball.
No, says his second.
Reed will check out of the ball game. Checking in for Jackson State is Kobe Butler. Butler is a freshman from Marrero, Louisiana. Jackson State believing that man-to-man full court pressure defense. Man-to-man
yes,
full court
do.
pressure. Here comes Barnett. Barnett feeds to James. James pulled up for the shot. Not
and
there.
got
Knocked
fouled.
to the floor. Gonna be 2 shots, I think.
Yeah, it will be.
On this one. Foul called on Thomas.
Team foul
He has 3.
And line 10, Michael Jayme, shooting 2.
Thomas, a couple of free throws. He has 14 points in the ball game. Does James. Good. James just cut it to a 10-point ball game on that free throw. Well, James has 17 points in the ball game, I think. 18 points. Second one won't go. 18 points in the ball game for James. Here's Jackson State outside. 3-point attempt straight away by McMillan. No, comes up long. He gets his own rebound. Puts it up. Scored the bucket.
Wow.
He's fouled.
How that Jackson State making some ridiculous shots. Wow.
That foul was called on MZ. He has 3. Josh, he had 2 officials that time with that same call.
Yeah.
Went up for the foul.
Right.
(56-44) score. Jackson by 12. Free throws up by McMillan. Jackson up by 13. 13-point lead for Jackson State. 57-44. In the front court for Valley State. James has it deep right wing. James holds the ball. Watched by McMillan. Outside pace. Left side Barnett. Barnett motioned the ball to James. Turn. Here's Mayfield with the shot for 2. Mayfield with the bucket. 57-45 score. No, 57-46 score. Here's a shot by McMillan in the paint for 2. Hard arcing shot that time by McMillan, who drops it in. 59-46 score. Jackson State leading by 13 again. James all the way in, lays it high, no rebound, and a foul is called. Mayfield is asking, is that foul on him? The official is going to say it's on Pace. Pace with the foul. A rear break. He has 3. Jackson State by 13, 59-46. Rear break. They come back. SWAC basketball on SWAC TV.
Brighter futures begin here with students and faculty that bring campus projects to life with help from the Home Depot Retool Your School grants. With these grants, HBCUs have built innovative learning lounges, revitalized rec areas, and created peaceful wellness spaces, providing students with areas to learn, relax, and thrive. Through their dedication to uplifting their campuses, HBCUs are growing stronger, one grant at a time, one project at a time, one community at a time. Learn more at retoolyourschool.com. Retool Your School. We're powered by purpose.
Everyone has a story. We are the heroes of our tales. Driven forward. Compelled to thrive. At NVSU, we learn. We grow. What moves you?
There's no I in team, but there is an M, an E, an A, and a T.
Mississippi. Home of Mississippi Valley State. Established in 1950. 59-46, Jackson State lead. Throws it on the left elbow. Gets it back outside to Mitchell for the 3-point shot. Not there. Mayfield taps it to himself. His foul. Trying to get that ball back was Mitchell.
Foul number 3, Jayme Mitchell.
And Dallas State will get the basketball. Into the full con. Jackson State want to extend the full court press this time. And on the court for Jackson State is Deion Koled, K-O-L-E-D, Koled.
on the floor for Jackson State. He's from Bulgaria. Yambo, Bulgaria. There's a foul call down inside.
Yep.
On Hoover.
Foul is on 0, Marion Hoover.
Of Jackson State. Valley basketball. No, this is going to be
Team foul number 6.
shot apparently.
Yeah.
James to the foul line to shoot a couple of free throws.
Shooting 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
I think these are James' first attempt at the foul line
No.
today.
He
did
this
earlier?
is his second attempt.
Thank you.
He made one, missed one.
Okay. So let's see.
Yeah,
today is
19
3 or 4,
points.
Josh.
Huh?
They say it's 3 or 4 at the foul line. Now,
Okay.
4 or 5 at the foul line.
Right. Well, he been 3 times then.
Yeah. Ahead makes these.
Yep.
11-point lead for Jackson State, 59-48. Jackson with the basketball, left side of the floor. Here's Mitchell outside McMillan, back to Mitchell on left wing. Throws it out top. Butler with the jump shot, not there. Rebound. Dallas State. James inside for the layup.
Basket by James.
Boy, James, a lot of attributes. He's
Yes, he
quick.
does.
He's quick. He is fast. He can jump. He can shoot.
And
play
he can get up
defense.
off the floor.
Yes, sir. Jackson State jump shot. McMillan, no. Jackson State going to change it, Josh. That's the problem you're saying Dallas is having. Jackson State can get the rebounds and deep to the side, off the board. Get the shot in the right corner.
And they get a
Got
3 out of it.
And it's good.
That's why you got to get that defense rebound, huh?
12-point lead for Jackson State. Punch, single left side to James. James out high pace. Pace turn. Brings the ball right side the floor. Here's Punch. Throws it down inside to Mayfield. Mayfield trying to bag in on Mitchell. Turns. Dunk shot Mayfield. 10-point lead for Jackson State. 62-52. Now they're going to steal it. And intentional foul call.
Yep, attention to foul. Yep.
And that time Hoover just did not want that fast break to get done.
Right.
It was an intentional foul.
Yeah, intentional foul.
But it wasn't. I'm going to say, based on the response that Hoover gave, he got up and he was kind of picking up.
Yeah.
The players of the fouls. He didn't mean to harm. Just didn't want that to go. But they're going to check it out. Probably not much to that. 62-52 score. Jackson State leading. And now let's take it to the foul line to shoot some free throws. When we come back, SWAC basketball on SWAC TV. And WBSD Radio 91.7 and G Live Radio.
The 2026 Pepsi SWAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament, presented by Buick, return to the city of Atlanta on Monday, March 9th through Saturday, March 14th, as all 12 teams on both sides look to bring home championship titles. This year's tournament is scheduled to be held at the Gateway Center Arena, with all men's and women's tournament games set to be broadcast live on ESPN Digital Networks. For more information, visit SWAC.org.
And then Baylor get the ball back.
Opportunity to cut a good bit into this 10-point lead of Jackson State. 62 Jackson State. 52 Valley State.
Could be a 5-point play.
They're going to come back and they're going to take another look at it. They're going to review it.
Yeah.
They want to rewind to look at it.
Right.
Jackson State, Valley State jumped there by 8. Jackson State came back and took it. They're trying to make sure the person that was fouled.
Right.
They sent James, but apparently it wasn't James that was fouled.
Right.
That's
No,
what
it wasn't.
It was a punch that was fouled.
At 9-0, Patrick Punt.
The referee say, Coach, what you trying to do, Coach?
Yeah.
To the foul line.
Coach want to send that shoot the one that gonna make the basket to the line, huh?
Punch. I think Punch is 2 for 2 at the foul line.
Oh, okay.
Here's the first shot by Punch.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
3 for 3.
He gets another one. Gets it back. Does Punch. Punch has 3 points in the ball game. Shooting for his 4th point.
Got it.
Rattles in for him. And Dallas still get the basketball. Just cut into the 10-point lead. Now it's an 8-point lead for Jackson State. Dallas will get the basketball in the back court, side court, where the foul took place in the back court. Here's Barnett, works up against McMillan in front court. Dallas State in white, Jackson State in black. Uniform today, Nita Bina. Here's Punch. Punch, outside. Zane, and a foul away from the basketball.
Wow.
And it's going to go against Mississippi Valley State. Punch with that foul.
And James just hit a 3, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Has set the play up beautiful.
8-point lead for Jackson State. 12:57 to play in the ball game. Media timeout coming up at or inside the 12-minute mark. Here's Williams for Jackson State outside. Going to the right side behind the screen. Down inside. Power shot up. Inside by Jackson State. Thomas. He was fouled. Foul call on Mayfield.
His 3rd foul.
Fans didn't like that foul against Mayfield. Coach Ivory also said his hand went straight up.
Both teams picking up a lot of fouls.
Both teams in the bonus from here and in.
Right. Free throw game.
62 Jackson State, 54 Valley State. First free throws up, good. By Thomas. Thomas gets another throw.
Thomas missed some earlier, but he's making his late.
He is. Trying to give Jackson State a 10-point lead again. Jackson is led by as many as 13. I know. Ball is going to be smashed on the rebound by Mayfield. Mayfield to Barnett across the stripe against Williams. Barnett dribbles out of the double team, falls to the floor. A fight for the basketball. Dallas State with it down the floor. Here's Mayfield. Jump stop off the not the backboard. Dropped in for 2.
Yeah.
Made for that bucket. I thought he was shooting for the backboard that time, but he was not.
No. His eyes lit up how he knew that was a basket.
Okay. And there's a timeout. They're going to stretch it to a 4 timeout. I want to include the media with 12:25 to play. Jackson State leading Valley State by 7, 63-56. Here, break. We come back. SWAC basketball on SWAC TV and on WVSD Radio and Jewett Live.
Hey, grab me one too.
Brighter futures begin here with students and faculty that bring campus projects to life with help from the Home Depot Retool Your School grants. With these grants, HBCUs have built innovative learning lounges, revitalized rec areas, and created peaceful wellness spaces, providing students with areas to learn, relax, and thrive. Through their dedication to uplifting their campuses, HBCUs are growing stronger, one grant at a time, one project at a time, one community at a time. Learn more at retoolyourschool.com. Retool Your School. We're powered by purpose.
There's no I in team, but there is an M, an E, an A, and a T.
Jackson State basketball. Jackson State with the lead. 63, Dallas State 56, 12-17 to play. Here's McMillan with the ball. Sends it outside to Williams. Right side, Mitchell for three, and it's good. Mitchell with a big three-point bracket. Back to a 10-point lead for Jackson State. Jayme across the timeline outside on the dribble. Jayme deep on the left wing. Jackson State. Inside Barnett. Puts it up, block. Rebound. Jackson State. Right side, Williams for three, and it's good. Williams with a three-point bucket. And Barnett was out of bounds. Jackson State will get the basketball. Baseline, left side of the backboard. And there's the media timeout at the 11 minutes, 36-second mark. Jackson State back up by 13. 69-56. We'll break and come back. SWAC basketball on SWAC TV.
Brighter futures begin here with students and faculty that bring campus projects to life with help from the Home Depot Retool Your School grants. With these grants, HBCUs have built innovative learning lounges, revitalized rec areas, and created peaceful wellness spaces, providing students with areas to learn, relax, and thrive. Through their dedication to uplifting their campuses, HBCUs are growing stronger, one grant at a time, one project at a time, one community at a time. Learn more at retoolyourschool.com. Retool Your School. We're powered by purpose.
Since 2018, Cricket Wireless has been supporting the journey of HBCU students because HBCUs aren't just schools. They're a place where teammates form lifelong bonds, the kind of bonds that stay with you every step of the way. That's why we keep you connected, so you can tackle anything that's thrown your way. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Thomas couldn't get it. That up the basketball. 2-on-2 layup. Good. Dropped that one. Punch drove it coast to coast and scored it. Punch has 6 points in the ball game. Open shot right wing. This time for Thomas, it is good for three.
Everybody on this team can shoot the three, huh?
They can. 72-58. Jackson State with the lead. Gallup with the basketball. Right side Mayfield. Throws it inside James. With the shot, not there. Gets it on rebound. Puts it back up inside for two. James with the bucket. He has 24 points in the contest. Leading scorer for Dallas State. Leading scorer is Mitchell for Jackson State with 32.
Yep.
Foul on 3. Jayme Mitchell.
Okay, hold on. They say foul on 3. That would be on Jackson State.
Yeah. The foul is on. It's on James. Yeah.
James with the foul. free throws coming up for Jackson State. Mitchell to the foul line. Boy, he's been hot today.
Yes, he is. He got 32 points.
Trying to lead the foul line with 34. Here's a free throw. Good. Gets one more. There's Mitchell. Jayme Mitchell is from Jackson, Mississippi. Redshirt junior. And here's his second free throw. Good. Jackson State shooting jump shots well and free throws well. Back on the floor, James in the paint. Won't drop. Ball knocked up. Jackson State with it. Up by 14. 74-60. James going to steal it. James and outrun Williams for the layup. He does for 2. James has 26 points in the ball game. That'll stay down by 12. Here's Jackson State back down the floor. Shooting the basket to our left. Ball poked away by Punch. Williams to get the basketball back. Jackson going to trigger the ball and inbound. Mitchell will trigger the inbound pass for Jackson State. Throws it into Williams. Williams moves to the right side. Williams leads on the outside to Reed. Reed picked up by James. Reed to Thomas. Thomas on Mzing. Puts the shot inside. Score it for Thomas. 14-point lead for Jackson State. 76-62. 9:42 to play. Barnett inside. Barnett going to leave a pass. And the foul is called on Williams.
Foul is on 12. Now Williams, third personal.
And that's going to get shots coming up at the foul line.
Team foul number 8.
1 plus the bonus? Yes. Here's the dribble. And here comes the shot for Barnett. Not there. Jackson State high above the rim to get that rebound. Was Thomas. 76-62. Jackson State. Thomas in traffic. Puts it up high. Not there. Gets it on rebound. Back up again inside for 2. Thomas with another bracket. So now we're back down the floor. We got a foul call. That's when we get Dallas State to the foul line for free throws.
Right.
That foul was called on Mitchell of Jackson State.
His fourth person.
Pacey up to come back into the ball game for Dallas State, and McMillan up to come in for Jackson State.
Wow.
Punch to the foul line and shoot a couple of free throws. Jackson has a really strong bench too, Josh.
Yes, they do.
First free throw by Punch, not there. Both subs will check in. Checking out for Dallas State is Mzing. Checking out for Jackson State is Mitchell. Leading scorer, he has 34 points in the game today. Here's Punch for his second free throw. Gets it.
Got it.
78-63. 15-point lead for Jackson State. 9:08 to play. There's a steal down the floor. Punch inside for the layup for 2 for Dallas State. Punch has the second field goal in the ball game. And Punch has 9 points in the game. Out top. Deep shot by Thomas for 3. Rims out. Rebound by Dallas State. Barnett outside. Barnett to James. James to Barnett. Barnett going further down in the corner. James on the dribble. Pounds the basketball. James going back door. Throws it across the floor. Outside Punch. Punch. Back to Barnett. Down inside. Ball knocked away. The foul is called on McMillan, who reached around Mayfield. We're going to hit the foul. McMillan with that foul.
Foul is on number 1.
His fourth foul.
Fourth personal.
And that's going to get Dallas State to the foul line. Mayfield to the stripe to shoot a couple of free throws.
At the line is 22, Daniel Mayfield.
Couple of dribbles here by Mayfield. Free throw is good. He gets another one. Tyrone El-Ragahama will check in for Dallas State. Pace will check out. Pace going to come down to this end of the bench, Josh. Just means he's going to go back in a few minutes.
Yes, yeah.
Coach Cedar will work him in some more ball games. Here's a free throw. Count them for Mayfield as well. Mayfield with the free throws. Mayfield has 22 points in the ball game. Jackson State by 11. That's 7-8, 6-7. Outside McMillan. McMillan one-handed pass to Williams. Go down inside. Thomas with the hook shot. Short. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Mayfield. Has Thomas and Mayfield battling for the ball. Mayfield fingertips touched the last. And Jackson State will get the basketball. Baseline left up by 11. 7-8, 6-7, 8:03 to play. Media timeout coming up at or inside the 8-minute mark. Dumps it in. Trying to back in. It's Thomas. He lost it, chasing it down. Sends it on the outside, McMillan. McMillan guarded by Barnett. Barnett inside. Let's see what we got here. Foul on Dallas State. On Barnett. Barnett got the worst of that, Josh.
Yes, he did.
He got kind of hit.
Yeah.
Took the punch, but got the foul. Caused the miss. Got the foul. Took the foul line to shoot a couple of free throws for Jackson State and McMillan. McMillan in double figures as well. He has 16 points in the ball game.
Yeah.
Can add 2 more to his 16-point total now. And here's the free throw with the right hand. Straight through the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah, they got some shooters on this team here.
Everywhere.
I'm telling you.
It's got to be one of Jackson State's best games of the season, though.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but they playing with that their best player.
There's the media timeout.
That was so remarkable.
7:52 to play in the game. We'll break. We'll come back. SWAC basketball on SWAC TV. Back in a minute. Jackson State to the foul line. Josh, we talked about their shooting and their free throw shooting. They're very confident in their shooters. They have no players on the foul lane. Free throws dropped by McMillan. That's why.
Yeah.
He makes it.
He hit no rim, nothing.
13-point lead for Jackson State. 80-67. Right side of the floor, Barnett. Barnett. Ball is going to be deflected. McMillan with it. And a foul call on Punch. In the backcourt, we walk to the other half of the court and shoot 2 free throws. Barnett with that foul. He has 4. McMillan to the foul line to shoot 2. And Jackson State will not put any players in the foul lane.
And he just left the lane and hit 2.
Here comes the dribbles, and here comes the shot. Good. Seven minutes, 40 seconds to play. Jackson State leading 81-67 over Valley State. Here comes the second shot. He's on his way. It's good, 2 from McMillan at the foul line. Valley State the basketball. Barnett in the front court. Mayfield double team in the right corner. His punch shot, partial block, I think.
Yeah, it was partial block.
That's tough defense there. That was a deep corner shot. McMillan in the paint with the floater. Not there. Rebound.
Wow.
Put back by Jackson State.
And that's how they win the game, Hall. They out rebound and when they get a rebound, they put the basket in.
Thomas with that one. He has 7
on the offense side.
Points in the ball game. 84-67. Jackson State leading. Inside punch, ball off his hand, and going to turnover. Valley State on defense. Jackson State the basketball. He's reached for a 3-point shot left wing, and it's good. He has 2 threes in the ball game. Does Reed. And we have an 87-67 score.
The largest lead of the night.
6:42 to play in the ball game. Jackson State up with the ball. James in traffic, floats it up for 2. James with the bucket. James has 28 points in the ball game. 87-69. Valley State trailing. Right side of the floor. Ball taken away by James. Here's Barnett from left to right. Barnett. And out of bounds. Jackson State Williams touched it in. Valley State touched it and out of bounds. Great hustle there, though. We talked about James on offense. Matter of fact, they talked about James nationally on offense. But, boy, he's a good defensive player, too.
He the total package, huh?
He's your first team All-SWAC, Josh?
Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. No question about it.
87-69 score. I tell you what, you can have several players on first team All-SWAC here on this floor today.
I know that's right.
He's watching the ball right now.
Wow.
That shot would not go by Mitchell. Rebound by Jackson State. Down the floor, James outside Mayfield. Shot won't go. Rebound Jackson State. Wow. That might be a flagrant there.
Yeah. Yeah,
he caught him in the jaw.
Caught him in the elbow.
Really caught him in the jaw.
Yeah.
Did Thomas. That was tough there.
And I believe he done fouled out too. I think that's his 5th foul.
That was tough there.
Yeah. Let's see.
If there was a solid punch, that could be trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, it could.
Yeah. Five minutes, 47 seconds to play in the ball game. Jackson State leading 87-67. Of course, offensive foul. That foul was called on Thomas. They're likely going to take a look at this as well, I believe. We'll break. We come back. SWAC basketball on SWAC TV. Jackson State up 87-69.
number 10, Michael Jayme.
And welcome back. 2 shots for James. And the reason for that is that was a very violent swing.
Yes.
And also
he got tossed.
They ejected him from the ball game.
Yes.
Yeah. Because there was and this is just not for him. This for any basketball player.
Right.
You can't swing like that.
No, you can't.
Josh, not on that. If with a swing like that,
right.
Any level, if you swing like that and don't make contact,
right,
that's going to be a foul.
Yeah.
But this time he made contact.
Yeah.
There was just nothing about basketball on that.
Right.
And this is not for the player. This is for any player playing basketball.
Right.
You're allowed to clear, but there's more than clear. Free throw's good. That's the basketball shot up by Mayfield, and it's good. I'm still hoping the players are right.
Yeah.
Jackson State up 87-72. With the basketball. Here's McMillan, fakes the shot, moves into the basket, puts it up, not there, rebound. He gets it on rebound, not to him. Puts it up again, not there. Ball out of bounds, last touch by James of Valley State, and Jackson State will get the basketball, baseline, the left side of the backboard. No, right side. They're going to move to the right side of the backboard.
Yes. Too many offensive rebound, huh?
Yeah, a lot of them. 87-72. Here's pump fake up, not there by Mitchell. Foul call. Mitchell to the foul line.
And he made him foul him then. He drawed that foul.
26 from the foul line is Jackson State. 2 free throws coming up here. Valley State from the free throw line, 15 of 20. Jackson State shooting the ball from the floor today at 43%, hitting 24 of 55. Valley State shooting 46%, hitting 23 of 50. Valley State 15 of 20 from the foul line. Again, Jackson State 21 of 26 from the foul line. Jackson State 41 rebounds. Joshua Jackson State 41 rebounds. Valley State 24 rebounds. We talked about the difference in rebounding.
That's different in the game right there.
Jackson State 22 defensive rebounds, 19 on the offensive board.
Wow.
Valley State 24 rebounds and 8 on the offensive board. Free throws up and good. Counted for Metro. Jackson State having a good ball game today.
Yes, they are.
89-72 score. Jackson State leading. Valley State with the basketball. 5:11 to play. Out top, Barnett, far side of the floor. Here's Mayfield trying to get in on Mitchell. In the corner, he's trapped. Ball deflected, out of bounds. Last touch by Jackson State. Valley basketball, baseline left. 5-2 to play. Here's Jayme, 3-point shot left wing. Good.
Got it.
Jayme with the 3-point bucket. He has 32 points in the ball game. Mitchell has 36. They got a shootout here.
Yes, they do.
Here's Mitchell on the right wing, stabbing. Face, stops, feeds the left side to Williams in the left corner, deep for the shot. It's not there. Rebound. And a foul is called. And James, 3 down.
If it's Mitchell, he gone.
Is it Mitchell or is it Thomas? It's Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Thomas with the foul. And free throws coming up for Jackson State. For Valley State, brother. Jackson State with the foul. Both teams are over the limit.
Yeah.
At line 20,
UCM Zane at the foul line for a couple of free throws. First chip there today. He's the first of 2. Too strong. Back iron bounces away. Back there for another shot. Takes his time, eyes the basket. It's on his way, not there. Rebound, Mitchell. Mitchell playing a lot of minutes today too, Josh.
Yes, he is. A lot of minutes.
So is James. James played a lot of minutes in the ball
right,
game.
Yeah.
Got a short break earlier.
Yeah.
In the corner, McMillan fakes left, goes right, contact, no foul. In the paint, stops, feeds the right side of the floor. Deep in the right corner. Lobs it out. 10 to shoot. In traffic. Thomas, dunk shot. Back down the floor. Quick pull up by James. No, rebound by Jackson State. 4:02 to play. Media timeout coming up at inside the 4-minute mark. Jackson State right now going down the stretch up by a score of 91-75 over Valley State. Drops the ball left elbow. Here's Thomas spinning. Thomas going back door to McMillan for the double pump. No. Rebound in James for Valley State. Gives it to James. James Mayfield hooks the ball around. It's a kick ball. And there's a timeout on the court. 91 Jackson State, 75 Valley State. 3:35 to play in the game. Your break, come back. SWAC basketball on SWAC TV.
The 2026 Pepsi SWAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament, presented by Buick, return to the city of Atlanta on Monday, March 9th through Saturday, March 14th, as all 12 teams on both sides look to bring home championship titles. This year's tournament is scheduled to be held at the Gateway Center Arena, with all men's and women's tournament games set to be broadcast live on ESPN Digital Networks. For more information, visit SWAC.org.
Since 2018, Cricket Wireless has been supporting the journey of HBCU students, because HBCUs aren't just schools. They're a place where teammates form lifelong bonds, the kind of bonds that stay with you every step of the way. That's why we keep you connected, so you can tackle anything that's thrown your way. Smile, you're on Cricket.
SWAC TV is sponsored by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Get the gear in here to have fun out there. Official sporting goods retailer of the SWAC. Cricket. Smile. You're on Cricket. Home Depot. Powered by purpose to champion HBCUs. Nike. Official sponsor of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Gatorade. Is it in you? Pepsi. Official partner of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. And GM. Proud sponsor of the SWAC.
And to Mayfield with the jumper. Good. Mayfield with the bracket. Valley State players won a foul. Jackson State with the ball in the lead. 91-77. 3:23 to play in the game here this afternoon near the Dana. Jackson State with the ball high post to Reed. Going back to Mitchell. Too tall. Out of bounds. And Valley will get the basketball. And we give you scores around the SWAC as they come down the stretch. James with the ball front court for Valley State. Here's Mayfield in traffic. Shoots it up. Good for Mayfield. Mayfield 54 again. He wants another foul. He has 28 points in the ball game. Valley State trailing 91-79. Out top, Williams bags away the left-hand dribble, feeds the left side to Mitchell. Mitchell stabbing, steps back, deep three-point shot, about 24 feet away from the rim. Sends the right side for James down the floor in a hurry. Lays it up, no. Rebound comes off, and a walking violation. Hit the floor as he failed. They called a walking violation. (91-79). Jackson leading, and Jackson will get the basketball. There's 2:32 left to play. Good crowd on hand today.
Yes,
as always
indeed.
with the Valley State Jackson State ball game on a Saturday. Williams outside, guarded by Mayfield deep outside. Looks like an isolation play. Williams stays with the dribble. Leads the left side to Mitchell. Mitchell in the double team. Shoots it up. And he was fouled.
Wow.
He was shooting 2 free throws. Well, that foul call on Edgar Hammer. Edgar Hammer with the foul. Is he gone?
Yeah, he gone.
Fifth personal.
Pace will check back in for him. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left to play in the basketball game. Jackson State. You mean Jackson State all the second half. They've really done well in the second half.
Yes, they did.
Free throws up. Good. Let's take it out to a really good start. Jumped up by 8.
Yep.
Jackson State didn't panic. They came back and everybody started shooting the basketball. First free throw is good by McMillan. Make that. Mitchell is good again. Mitchell.
It looked like Valley was getting ready to blow Jackson State off the gym floor.
93-79 score. Jackson State leading. Here's Barnett for Valley State. Going again to Mayfield. Mayfield squaring. Going against Reed. Trying to get inside. Comes up with the shot. It's good.
Mayfield's on fire.
Mayfield has 30 points in the ball game. They're going to him, Josh.
Yeah. And he ain't missing nothing.
4-point lead for Jackson State, 93-81. Here's Williams, deep left wing. Williams. Working one-on-one. Ready to screen again by Mitchell. Mitchell has it. He's going to the baseline. Now back to the right. Lost the ball. Picked up by Barnett for Valley State. Seconds through. Looking on the left wing squares. Outside Mayfield. They're looking for Mayfield again.
Yeah.
Mayfield with the dribble. Comes in with the shot. Spins out. Rebound. Barnett. No. Rebound. Jackson State Williams. With 1 minute and 5 to play. Jackson State Williams is going to dribble some time out. Just rolled under 1 minute to play in the ball game here in Ada Bena on the campus of Valley State. Left side of the floor, Williams inside all the way, laid it up, not there. Rebound, Jackson State for the shoot. Right corner, score for McMillan on this one.
Wow.
Back down the floor. James with the fallback jumper, no. And Jackson State can run almost all the time off the clock. Across the timeline outside. Mitchell. Inside, no. Foul call on pace.
Wow.
Mitchell going to the foul line. Mitchell can get 40 points if he can knock these two down.
Wow.
But he had I have not followed him, don't know, but boy, this got to be close to a career day for him, if not a career high. Jackson going to the bench. Here's the free throw. Short by Mitchell. Hey, Mitchell more than 40 points, Josh. You know he sees this, what he has on the board up there, 38.
Yep.
He didn't like that. He misses that one.
Yep.
A lot of scoring today by these guys.
A lot of scoring.
32 for James, 30 for Mayfield. 39 now for Mitchell.
Yep.
As you can see him coming off the floor smiling.
Yeah.
Getting that fire from the coaches and the players.
Right.
He wanted to he wanted
that 40.
He wanted 40.
Yeah.
Here's Valley State going to give it a timeout. James, who had a nice day too.
Yes, he did.
Got up to a great start. Just couldn't hold it. Outside, left side of the floor.
James started out on fire.
James stepped back with a 3-point jump shot. Not there. This will end his basketball game with Jackson State winning it by a score of 97-81 over Mississippi Valley State. You've been listening to SWAC Basketball on SWAC TV.
In Hall, I thought the start of this game, Mississippi Valley came into tonight's game. They was literally on fire. Jayme was shooting, hitting from everywhere. I said, Valley finna blow Jackson State off this floor. And was I wrong?
Okay. Good effort by Jackson State. Good effort by Valley State, but Jackson State was just hot. I had a lot of players shooting outside. They made their free throws. They did a good job on rebounding. Didn't turn the ball over very much. Had 13 turnovers. Valley State did a better job in the turnover category with 9. Looking at the paint points, both teams had 28 points in the paint. And this is, of course, not the final stat. So that's going to do it for this broadcast. For Joshua Davis, I'm Lee Hall reminding you, if you play the sport or if you like the sport, for the kids' sake, please be a good sport. Good night. Thanks for listening.